How you doing? Tom here with rawfoodchamp.com. I just wanted to talk a little bit today about how I got into this raw diet, low-fat raw diet. For 58 years, I ate really pretty lousy, unbeknownst to me at the time. Growing up, I got into a lot of bad things. Drugs, high school, college, tried them all, bad food, and let me just tell you right now, the plant-based diet is the best high you'll ever get. It's fantastic. Anyway, when I was about 32 years old, I cleaned up my diet, or so I thought. But I basically exchanged, like Oreo cookies and just regular Domino's pizza for the health food version, the so-called good stuff. And really, it's still cooked. It still contains a lot of fat, most of those foods, oils. They are not foods that promote health. Whole Foods to me is like a joke. You go into that store, 90% of it is packaged nonsense. They've got this little, they got their fruits and vegetables, but it's such a small section of Whole Foods. So anyway, my wife and I went on the raw food diet 2 years and 10 months ago. But the first 13 months were high-fat raw, lots of nuts and oils. And the last 21 months have been low-fat raw vegan. And the difference is night and day. It's like a new lease on life. And I can tell even now, if my fat intake increases, my energy levels go down. So the plant-based diet is great, but you've got to remember, if you're eating nuts, seeds, avocados, things like that, you've really got to keep them to a minimum. Use those sparingly. They're good, but you can't overeat those things. If you do, you're just going to clog up your bloodstream with fat, and you're not going to allow efficient transport of the sugars to the cells. Remember, sugar fuels every cell in our bodies. No matter what you eat, fat, protein, carbohydrate, it all must be turned into simple sugar before the body can use it. And that's another reason why a diet based on a lot of carbohydrates, fruits, is such a good diet for you. It's easy to digest. Whereas the fats and the proteins take a long time before they're converted into fuel. So you're wasting your energy by eating, fatty foods. It's just sapping your energy because it takes so much to digest it. So make fruit a key part of your diet. It's absolutely necessary for you to really find the health you're looking for. It's quick digestion, right to the cells, instant energy. So anyway, I wrote a little tune. I took an old Tom Petty song and changed the words around. And anyway, I want you to check it out. Learning to Fly. All right. And that's what I'll tell you, this low-fat raw vegan diet, you feel like you're flying a lot of times. You don't get down as much. Even today, I got down a little bit, something happened, but I'm able to come back from it so much quicker and to deal with things that don't go well. So anyway, I can't recommend it enough. Low-fat raw vegan is the way to go. Anyway, here's the tune. Well, I started out on a sad diet, and I got sick. I was tired of that trip, so I went plant-based diet. I figured I'd try it. Now I'm learning to fly, and I ain't got wings. If you want a real high, give plant-based a try. Well, I used to eat burgers and fries, but I found out the truth about those protein lies. Now I eat bananas, mangoes and grapes. They say I couldn't do it, add muscle weight, but I'm feeling good, and I know they're wrong, 'cause my muscles are growing, and I'm feeling strong, yeah, yeah. I'm learning to fly, and I ain't got wings. If you want a real high, give plant-based a try. Well, that sad diet make you sick, that's a fact. But the plant-based diet, well, it loves you back. Plant-based diet, it's the only way to go. If it's a plant, eat it. If it was made in a plant, don't. I'm learning to fly, and I ain't got wings. If you want a real high, give plant-based a try. Plant-based diet, it's the only way to go. It's good for the planet, yeah, it's good for your soul. That's it. Plant-based diet. It's the only way to go if you really want to get healthy and have some energy. Trust me, it works. And you can grow muscles. There's all kinds of myths out there, you know, about protein. You know, we need meat. We don't. Calcium, we need milk. We don't. We can get everything we need from fruits, vegetables, and, you know, I still eat fat occasionally, you know, nuts and seeds and avocados. But can't recommend it enough. So if you can incorporate, you know, some more fruit into your diet and less fat, you're going to start to see the benefits. And that'll motivate you to cut more fat out and eat more fruit. So keep working on it, and you certainly will improve your health. Have the best day, and Tom at Raw Food Champs signing off. Take care.